Hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Depression Session podcast. It is me, Weedman, and I'm here today with another episode of the Depression Session podcast, a podcast where we talk about our daily lives and our feelings and emotions, and also just kind of whatever other random bullshit that we come up with. Majority of the time, it's not really about the feelings and all that stuff, but we do talk about mental health and all that. Now, today's episode isn't going to be about any of that. I'm just going to be going ahead and kind of breaking down some YouTube analytics for a small channel and trying to kind of figure out if YouTube is luck-based or not. Because there's kind of like a working theory, or there's a lot of people that believe that, like, oh, if I want to blow up on YouTube, it's all luck-based, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people believe that it doesn't matter how consistent you are with it or how hard you work on it, all that matters is just getting lucky and having a video blow up. Which, don't get me wrong, that does most certainly happen. I'm not denying that, and luck is definitely a factor, because you do kind of have to get lucky that the content you're making will reach the right people in terms of the algorithm. Now, obviously, there's a lot of things that you can do about the algorithm and make it see more people or make other people just click on it, but that's not really what this video is about. I mean, I guess kind of it technically is. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get into what I had planned. So right here, this is the channel dashboard for the Depression Session channel. I don't think I'll get in trouble for showing any of this. I don't think there's anything in YouTube that says I can't show this, and if there is, it's my goddamn channel. I'll do what I fucking want. Anyway, so here you can see you have latest video performance, new achievement. We just got 100 hours of watch time. That's fucking phenomenal. I'm proud about that. 4 days ago, crazy. 33 subscribers, 3 in the last 28 days. So in the last month, we've gotten 3 subscribers, 476 views, and 13.1 watch hours. The top video is Weedman Showcases New Hero Equipment, which I guess is that one, even though that's not the top video, because the top video is right there. Anyway, so this is all nice and fun, right? But literally the entire reason I wanted to make this podcast topic what it is because of this one video right here. Weedman attacks in the Clan War League, Clash of Clans #1. Now, this video I made in 20 goddamn minutes because I literally had no other options. Like, I had no other options to get a video up on time that Friday. So I literally just said, well, what can I do? I don't have time to record something. I don't have time to edit something big. I need to figure something out, and it has to be gaming related. And so I said, you know what? I have Clash of Clans on my phone. I'm a pretty avid Clash of Clans player, way more than I should be, or more than I wish I was. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna use one of my Clan War League attacks and make that a goddamn video. And I did that, and it blew up. And I don't know why. It's like this video went so goddamn crazy. It got like over 100 views in the first day, which is fucking phenomenal for us. Like, before this video, we had never breached 100 views. We had this video right here, unlocking the best bro in the game, that got 98. What? Hello? Okay, well, I don't know where the hell it went. It just fucking disappeared, apparently. But no, that Broforce video got 98 views, and I remember it getting, like, once it started getting to like 85, 90, I was like, oh, we're going to break 100 views. We're going to break 100 views. Then it hit 90 and 91 and then 92 and then 95. And I was like, oh, we're going to be so close to breaking 100 views. And then it just stopped at 98. And that was the biggest goddamn tease I had ever had in my entire life. So that has been the closest we've gotten to 100 views ever in the entire, like, year and a half, whatever. No, the year we've been doing this channel consistently. So we had that video that I thought for sure was going to breach 100 views, and it didn't. Very, very fucking demoralizing. And then this fucking video comes along that I spent 20 minutes on and just gets 324 views. Now look, obviously I know the 324 views is nothing comparatively to almost every other big channel, you know what I mean? Like, this is not even a drop in the bucket to goddamn Mr. Beast or anyone else. But this is a lot for us, and this is the most that we've gotten. And so it's like, I really want to figure out what caused it to get so many views, but I've been mulling it over since this came out, so like a little bit over a week ago, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why. Because I spent 20 minutes on it, I can't think about what is different from this one than all the other videos. I don't know what makes it different, I don't know why it blew up. I really fucking don't. And it bothers me that I don't, because I want to figure this shit out, and I want to figure out what blows up and what doesn't, and what I can do to make this channel better and to make this channel grow. But I can't really do that if the biggest video we have was entirely random, no work put in it, and 20 minutes. Because by all intensive purposes and all metrics I have in my goddamn head, that video should have done shit. It should have got 0 views, maybe 1, maybe 2. That is what I was entirely expecting. But it's the biggest one on the channel, and I hate that that's the biggest one on the channel, because people are going to be like, oh, what's these people's most popular video? And they'll click on it, and it's a goddamn Clash of Clans video. Not the tier list videos, not the gaming videos, hell, not even the goddamn podcast. It's going to be a fucking Clash of Clans video. And so it's like, it is kind of easy to fall into the trap of like, oh, YouTube takes luck in order to do it, because that was literally just random luck, because again, I put no work into it, and all these other videos that I put a lot more work into haven't done anything. And so it's like, it really does kind of make it feel like YouTube is kind of based on luck, and you just got to do it and do it and do it and wait around until you hit that luck. But part of me really doesn't want to believe that. Although it's like every like YouTube guru, you know what I mean? They always say like, oh, follow this tutorial or follow this formula. That's what it is. Follow this formula and you'll get instant YouTube success. Your videos will blow up and blow up and blow up. And obviously there is a certain thing to that, because obviously there's a big difference between a small video with like 5 cuts and one with like professional animation and all that. So it's like, there are things you can do to improve it. You know what I mean? But it just really does fucking feel like there's some luck involved into it. And I mean, obviously it takes everything time to make and everything time to grow and all of that. Real quick, looking back on here, it's really crazy to see how much better we've gotten and how much we've grown. It's like the first one was just Depression Session number 1, introductions. And then the second one didn't even have a goddamn description. So it's like, it's crazy to see the level of quality in our content from then to now. I'm really fucking proud of everything we've done. Anyway, I don't even know what I was fucking talking about. Anyway, back to the actual topic of this podcast. So one of the things I tried to do to kind of like test it or kind of like prove it or disprove it if it is luck or not is I made another Clash of Clans video. I made the one that released today, actually. And this is a lot better video. Now, granted, the audio quality of it isn't as good, because I didn't realize, this is actually a learning moment for me, is when you're recording on your phone, use headphones, because otherwise the audio from the speakers get picked up by the microphone. That is very like apparent and kind of like given, like I should have seen that just by logically thinking about it, but I really don't record on my phone. Like, I don't screen record on my phone. I actually did it a lot in the past, like when I was making early YouTube videos, like when I was like 13, 14, I think. I would make a lot of videos on my phone, but they weren't good. So although I do have some experience with it, I didn't really think about that. In the first video, I had headphones on just by chance. So the audio is better on the first one, but that is kind of the only difference that makes that video any sort of better than this one. Because this one was literally just one attack. That's the 2 stars you see right there isn't even the fucking results I got. In the actual attack, I got a 1 star, and I said, that's not going to be good for a thumbnail. I'm going to get a 3 star. And so I used my other attack in the war, and I got 2 stars. So I was like, 2 is good enough. And like the thumbnail is better, just everything is better. And so it's like, even just based on the content, like that was just one attack, and this was a whole like kind of review / showcase of the hero's new equipment. Now granted, that is a topic that's been covered by all the other big Clash YouTubers, and I am a little bit late to the ball, a little bit late to the game. So I guess that is one factor that probably would mean it, but it's only gotten 21 views. Now, again, 21 views is not bad for our channel. Like, if it gets anything over, like, 15, or anything like 20 and plus, if it gets 20 and plus, it's considered, like, a good video for us. Like a day in the life of Pool Boy, that got 48. That was a really good video. I don't know why I keep clicking on it. And so for this one to get 324 views is goddamn insane. Because if 21's a good video, 324 blows it out the goddamn water. But yeah, so I made a second one just to try to replicate this, and so far it hasn't really worked. And so genuinely the only thing I can think of that would make this video be so gigantic is that it's just kind of luck, you know what I mean? And so that's what I've really been mulling over this past week of this video being out and going so goddamn crazy. Is I want to understand why. I want to understand what it is that I did in this video. And I really want it to be any other reason other than luck. Because if it's luck, I'm going to be a little frustrated and a little bit angry. I'm not complaining, but it's not even... I wouldn't even be mad that a random video blew up. You know what I mean? And the fact that there is luck, biases in the algorithm. I'm mainly just mad that this is what the fucking video is. Like if it was any other, if it was any of these other videos, I would have been fine. You know what I mean? I would have been perfectly, hey, you know what? That's fine. I'll take a quick little random blow up here and there. But it's literally the worst video I've ever made for this channel. And I mean, the other Clash of Clans, the Clash of Clans tier list video I made, that one also did really good for us. Getting 73, I remember that was like, goddamn. So maybe it is just kind of Clash of Clans and the topic of it. Like maybe there's just something about that game that the algorithm just spits out, or maybe the Clash of Clans community is so goddamn desperate for content they'll scoop the bottom of the barrel to watch us. So you know, if you guys have any sort of expertise in this field, like if you're some like YouTube guru, or even just like another creator or someone slightly better than us or whatever, if you could kind of help me figure out why the fuck this happened, I would be so goddamn appreciative. Because it makes no sense to me. It doesn't, unfortunately. But you know what? I guess that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. You know, you never really know what life's gonna throw at you and why. It's just kind of like take what you can get and run with it. Because that's kind of how I live life. I take what I can get and I run with it and I do the absolute best that I can every single day that I wake up. And I put my heart and soul into shit like this, and I love every second of it. So I think with that, that'll go ahead and end this episode of the Depression Session podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I know it was probably a little bit all over the place, but that's again, that's kind of how my mind works. I'm always going various different places, so I do apologize. But I still hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. I actually really enjoyed making this one. This was really fun to me. I think I'll make more of these. But that'll go ahead and do it. So come back next Monday at 12 p.m. for a podcast episode. Come back Wednesday at 12 p.m. for a special kind of random little variety video. And then come back next Friday for a gaming video. And remember that just like this podcast, depression is just a session and it too soon shall pass. So we'll go ahead and see you guys back here next Monday at 12.